Hi, lovelies. I'm Ariel, and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your weekly reading for October 10th through October 16th of 2016. I hope you all are having a fabulous, 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 lovely October so far. I'm enjoying it so much. Let's go ahead and get started with this weekly reading, shall we? I know this reading will be up on YouTube a little bit early. That's because I'm away, and I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I was still giving you all your weekly readings. So please excuse this being a little early. This week I will be using the Zombie Tarot, and I will also be using the Halloween Oracle, which I absolutely adore. It's by Stacey DeMarco. Be sure to check out your fall tarot scopes, which are up on my blog, because I use one of these babies as well as a tarot card for each of the 12 zodiac signs for what you can expect, the energy, the vibe surrounding your sign for the total season of fall. So I've already shuffled and drawn cards from the Zombie Tarot, and these three fell out. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. First, we have the Hermit. And I think this is such an appropriate image for the Hermit, because if you just look at it, it's like all the zombies are trying to get in. Everybody's trying to get in. Her mom, her dad, her brother, her uncle, her best friend, her neighbor who lives down the street, great cousin, or however, third, fourth, fifth cousin who they haven't seen in like 13 years or heard from, you know, wants to knock on the door. Everybody wants a little bit of piece of us this week. But this is saying that it's okay to take time out for you. It's okay to take some time for self-care. It's not that you're trying to be mean or rude or, trying to block everyone out. But sometimes when everybody wants a piece of you, you need a piece of yourself. You need some peace of mind, some relaxation, some time to reconnect with you, rebalance your energy, some self-nurturing, some self-care things this week. And it really just feels like hanging up the do not disturb sign, out front your door, and saying, hey, look, guys, sorry, I just need a timeout. I really need to focus on me. And even if that's just not going out on a Friday night and, finishing that book that you wanted to read, or just, taking yourself out on a dinner date to a new restaurant that opened in town, whatever it is, but just spending some time with you, reconnecting with you, taking some time away, a step back from all of the swirling energies that are surrounding us. And it's not that we don't want to be there for people. It's not that we don't want to be there for our friends, but it's just we need to take some time for us. And that is totally okay. The universe is giving you the go ahead this week. But I think it may give us a bit of frustration because we know we need to take the time out, but the Knight of Wands in us is saying, no, we got to keep charging ahead. We got to keep moving. We got to keep going. We want to do this and that and this and that. But what I really feel like this is saying is that once we take some time out for ourselves and relax and kind of reground, recenter ourselves, that we'll be able to move full speed ahead even better. But we can't do that until we really take the downtime to kind of allow the energies to come back into harmony again, to clear our mind, to rest, catch up on some sleep, those kinds of things. And I also feel like with this Knight of Wands, we don't want to charge ahead blindly. Maybe that's what this Hermit energy, the reflection energy, that going within energy is about. So when it's time for us to move, we can move forward in the right direction. And then we have the Hanged Man. And it's just so funny. It's like we have two cards of like not moving. And then one card in the middle, the Knight of Wands, who's like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think that's going to be our challenge this week, is trying to keep that in balance. And I really feel like the universe is telling us, just put things on pause this week. Just really take it easy this week. Get yourself back together this week. Really rest and restore yourself this week. Because I feel like things were crazy and we were doing a lot of things. Things were super busy. And now it's time to just chill and relax so that we can be our best selves once it's time to get back on that saddle and ride again. Once we're ready to charge forward again, to take that new idea, that new action, that, whatever it is, again, going back to work, whatever it is. Then, with the Hanged Man, it's like, just surrender to it. Don't fight it. Don't fight what your body is telling you. If you're feeling tired in your body, if you feel like you need some rest, drinking more water, we may be a bit dehydrated. The seasons are changing, the energy is outside is changing, so the energy within us is changing. We're getting ready to come back into that hibernation mode. Winter will be right here before we know it. The holidays, that time. But even still, I feel like October is that last hurrah for us. So that's what it feels like. We're resting up for that last hurrah before the winter months come in, and it's time for us to really sit back and reflect. So surrender to what your body needs. Surrender to what your body is telling you, to what your guides are telling you. I'm sure you have the inkling that it's time to take a step back and just surrender. Stop fighting. When you stop the struggling, oh, I need to get this done and this done and this done, but it's just not working out. Things just aren't coming together right now. Maybe that's a sign that you need to take a step back from the situation, to rest from the situation, and when we do that, we get the chance to reflect and figure out how to move ahead in a better way, a more efficient way. We have more energy. We're more clear-headed. We're more focused for the journey ahead. So just stop struggling. Just, trust that you're safe. Trust that you're protected, and just take a time out. Catch up on that book. Whatever it is you need to do to rejuvenate and refresh yourself and your energy. I'm also feeling the need to say, make sure that we clear our energy this week, maybe with some sage, smudging the house, smudging ourselves, maybe taking a salt bath, things of that nature, to just kind of clear our energy. That'll also help refresh and renew, and drinking plenty of water to just flush that energy. That's what it really, really feels like. We've been taking on a lot of things, a lot of other people's energy, especially if you're an empath. So it's really just about flushing that out and coming back and finding out where we are really feeling, and not the emotions of everyone else that we've taken on around us. Is this anger really mine? Is this sadness really mine? Is this stress really mine? And once we can disconnect from everyone for a minute and come back to center, come back to ourselves, it's easier to determine what emotions are ours and what belongs to somebody else, and then how we can separate that, and then how we can deal with it. So let's get a card from the Halloween Oracle this week. A message to just kind of wrap this up, to tie it together. Thank you. Okay. Very interesting. Dawn, the light after the darkness. Right? When the sun comes up. Dawn. And to me, that's what we're resting up for, right? You go to sleep with the Hermit and the Hanged Man. We're taking some time for that rest. And then once the dawn comes, we can begin that forward movement again. And in the dawn, we're able to see everything more clearly, right? At nighttime, you go out, it's dark. You may step on something unexpectedly. You may bump into something unexpectedly because you don't have that light. I mean, light touches a little bit, but you're not seeing the full shape, the full picture, the big picture of things. And you can't have an appreciation for them. But once the dawn comes to shed some light on the situation, to bring us to new and better things, we can really see everything. As the sun rises, that gives us those beautiful crimson, gold, and purple, pinks and blues, as the sun rises, that bright, vibrant orange in the sky, right? And the world has this whole new beauty, this whole new view, this whole new look to it, but we have to be patient. Dawn is coming, morning is coming, and I think it's so appropriate that the card, the Dawn, came out while I'm using the Zombie Tarot, right? It totally makes me think of all the ghouls and the goblins, and they're out in the darkness, but once the dawn comes, once the sun crests over the horizon, I mean, even in Hocus Pocus, love that movie, by the way, it's only good for one night. And then when the dawn comes, the darkness has to sizzle away, it has to fade away, and there's your salvation in the dawn once the sun rises. So take some time out in the darkness to just sit your butt down and kind of relax, sit your ass down and just, be, relax. Like I said, read a book. I really just feel like the need to say, curl up and just read a book, curl up and watch, a movie, curl up and do something you've been wanting to do for a long time, but you can't because everybody's been nagging at you. Take time out this week, even if it's just one night, to do it. To just be in the quiet, in the peace, and then things will be better, more clear tomorrow in the dawn. With the dawn comes wisdom, right? After the darkness, we understand the journey. We can look back and see, how we came through it. And then the owl represents wisdom, right? We have wisdom because of the journey, because we came through the darkness. With the dawn comes wisdom because we can see the situation. We can see everything for what it is. But I am Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your weekly reading for October 10th through October 16th of 2016. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Feel free to like and share and comment under this video. And also check out my Etsy shop. Love you guys. Have a great one. Bye.